Happy Sunday, everyone. It's been a minute. I've been stressed the hell out, and I thought I'd give up on this, but I'm not giving up. There is a lot going on. There's just so much shit going on, whether it's in the world or within my own family. But, what to talk about? So, I just got my ID renewed. I get it in the mail because I got real ID. So, I get that in the mail I got that yesterday, so 6 more days, give or take. But I'm not gonna be going anywhere in those 6 days, hopefully. But no, when I start going, well, I do want to go somewhere. I want to go to this driving school area because I need my license. I've been looking at cars again, and looking at cars makes you want to fucking get your license. And the cars I've been looking at, this might be a little loud. It just went into the red. So the cars I've been looking at, let me bring it up. I'm gonna do this one, and it's under here. Was it that one? Hold on a minute. I gotta look here. Transmission automatic, because I am not driving. Oh, they took it down. What? They took the one I was looking at down. Hello? I mean, that's... Ooh. Ooh. Huh. I gotta look here where it is. It ain't that, it ain't that. I was showing my friends some higher end cars that I was just looking at just to look at. But, no, 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 no. Where is it? Fucking Google Map. I think it might have been that one. Where the hell is it? Is it that one? That one. It's automatic, right? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna bring this over to my other screen here. So, as you can see, this is one of the cars I was looking at. I have the mouse on the wrong monitor. This is one of the houses I've been looking at, and cars. What the fuck? My brain is not braining today. It's a Sunday. Of course it's not braining. Anyway, one of the ones I've been looking at. This one I've been definitely looking at because it's within a price range. Because this is... Oh, no, that's within a price range, too. 2014. I didn't know that was a 2014. I seen another one. Where was it here? I was looking at that one. But they want that much, and I don't have that much. What about that one? Yeah, look at that. Like, I don't have that much money. We'd probably be going with this one because... Yeah. But then again, I like these too. I like Fords. I like the F-150s. We prefer automatic. And we prefer no accident damage. Again, that's too much though because trucks are always expensive. Can't find one for the price of this unless you want to go frickin' older. But no, I've been looking at cars, and this is one of my favorites. I have another favorite here. Ford. So, not the 1965, it's this. If it'll load. But looking at these cars makes me want to just drive. And then I was out in public yesterday, and people are fucking stupid. Oh my god. Drivers are stupid. When we were leaving the DMV, the guy had their left turn signal on, and they turned right. They turned right when they had the left turn signal on. What the fuck? Now, see, I like cars like this, but I don't like the fact of the classic radio. I don't like that. I don't... Because I'm pampered. I am pampered to these new radios. Hold on. I keep going down and I can't go down. I keep going down because, again, the mic is going into the red, and I don't need it going into the red. And turn down this music a little bit more. But, okay, go back. Yeah, go back. Go back. Are you back over? Are you over here? You're over here. Oh, now you're over here. What the hell? What the hell? Okay. Hard using two monitors. We're gonna view all media. Like, I don't like the color. I'd probably get it repainted. I like the style. I like when they have, like, the fins here. So I might get that changed, too. Or I'd have to find one like that. But, oh, classic. And they went 31 grand for it. I don't have 31,000. Yeah, I like my cars. I like my cars like I like my women. Nice in the front, big in the back. That could be considered rude. It's who I am. Everybody has a type. Fuck off. But, no. Going through this. It had some damages I didn't care for. Like, it had rust in the trunk. If I can find it here. It had these little marks, as you can see. They're little. And it had that little scuffing. My cousin can probably buffer that out. And then this, like, up here, I didn't care for that. I know it was restored clearly, but yeah. Where's that rust? I seen that rust the other... Where was it? Was it this car or was it another car? There it is. Look at that rust. Ugh. Gonna have to get a new trunk. Oh, but it's perfectly fine. Yeah, until one day it doesn't want to open, then it's not. Ugh. Oh, the seats go down. Neat. I'd get a different steering wheel. That's just me. I know this is just, you know, basic, but I get a different steering wheel. That's me, personally. Then this down here, the... Wait, is that... Do they have a CD player in that? Hold on a minute. That looks like they did put a CD player. Okay. Huh. I thought I had a cassette tape. I seen one with a cassette tape. I think it was a Lambo that I seen with a cassette tape. Yeah, they put a CD player in that. Huh. Huh. I didn't check that clearly enough. Huh. Yeah. I don't like the rusting. It would need some cleaning. 31 grand. Lower to 15 grand and we'll have a deal. Yeah. Yeah, that's mostly what I've been looking at. Then I showed my friends this. I was looking at this as just a means to look at, but... Yeah. No, I think this might be it, or the... Oh, I closed that. I didn't mean to close that. Reopen, close tab, and we're gonna go back. Gonna go back, maybe. Refresh. Okay, I guess we're not going back. Guess we gotta go here. It wasn't this... It wasn't any of these. I'd have to look it up again. I don't know. So, transmission, automatic. Okay, so no, it was one of these. Boy. I even put automatic in and it fucking gave me the wrong one. So... This one, no, it was this one that I was looking at. I usually like to. I don't care. Like I mean, nice car. Yes, nice car. But I don't care about that. I care about the center console where you play your music from, because we all need music when we're driving, because people fucking suck. Dealing with people fucking sucks. And it has a backup system. I think it shows that here. It shows, where is it? Did I pass it? Was it this? Was it even this one? I don't think it was this one. No, it wasn't this one. But oh, now I put it on the wrong screen again. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, I don't think it was this one. And then again, I put it on the wrong fucking screen again. I keep doing that. I'm looking at a screen and I'm looking at a screen within a screen within a screen. It's a Taco Hut within a Taco Hut. It's a Taco Hut. Yeah, Taco Bell. It's a Taco Bell within a Taco Bell within a Taco Bell. Let's do within 500. Do we have? Nope, we don't have. Damn. And I don't want manual. I just want an automatic. I want a 2006 automatic, to be honest. Oh, it's Lancer. That's right. Evolution. Just Lancer. Regular Lancer. That's what that falls under. Doi. Doi. Okay, we're gonna go with 2006. 2006. Then we do. Oh, they're preferably automatic anyway. Oh, it's only showing that. Are we sure I wanted 2000? That doesn't look like the car that I was looking at. Well, I could get it real cheap there. I don't think that's the car I was looking at, though. 8 pictures. They should do more. Oh, I didn't mean that. Yeah, this is just a different type of thing. You're gonna... I'm into politics, I'm into cars, I'm into just about everything. You know... Are you gonna show the center console? Well, I can't see that. Open image in new tab. I still can't see that. Let's zoom in. Looks like a CD player. Yeah, I like my cars. I like my Evolution Lancers, or Lancers in general. I like them. I forget which one I was looking at. Was it a GT? It might have been the GT. GTS. Yep, GTS. I like that design. Rally car design. I like that. Yeah. Enough about cars. Getting bored. I don't know what to really talk about. Like, podcasts, you should have something interesting to say. Oh, the orange turd might die. He's been covering up his hands. He has, the makeup or something going on, and he's in poor health, and they sit there and deflect. Well, Joe Biden has prostate cancer. Yeah, and he's seeing a doctor about it. If Donald Trump had prostate cancer, he'd be like, no, I'm in a good bill of health. And then he'd bleed out of his rectum or some shit, He ignores his health problems. He's like my father. He's a fucking idiot. When I have health problems, I try to see the doctor immediately. If it shows up the first day, like I had an earache, and I mean it was bad. It was from the center of my ear, like where the drum is, from there down into my neck, and it was just pain, pain. I turned my head, pain, pain, and I thought it was an earache. Went to the doctor. I was like, I'm not waiting another. It said wait at least 2 days. I wasn't waiting another day. I went to the doctor. He checked me out, and he's like, take nasal spray. It should go away. So I took nasal spray for a few days, and it fucking cleared up. It cleared up so fast. It was my goddamn allergies. How does allergies attack, like, I get everything is connected in the face and all that, but how the hell does allergies attack your ears and, like, the canals in there? How the hell do they do that? Like, what? I know they attack the lymph nodes. Your lymph nodes get enlarged when your allergies are in. You know, you can tell that. But my lymph nodes were normal and everything was just hurting. Hurting. And yeah, no, I've had allergies for, well, we've all had allergies almost all our life, but like I've had severe allergies to trees, cats and dogs, certain shellfish, wheat since I was 13 years old. And I'm going to tell you, I never knew it could do that. I've been told it could, but when you experience it, it's like, what the fuck? But yeah, no, I just got let's do hold on a minute. I got to bring it over here. Hold on a minute. So I got this, and it's gonna be the best thing because I have no light next to my desk, and when I'm chatting with the boys on Discord, it's dark, and there's no light on this side of the room. I mean, there is. It's in front of the camera, like on the other side. So I need it next to me just so my face is clear instead of opening the windows. And I hate when sunlight comes in. I don't like sunlight. Sunlight is my worst enemy. Yes, I'm like a vampire, but yeah, no, I don't like sunlight. I don't like certain things, certain lights and textures and sounds. I took a what is it, autism test. It was RAASD or something, or DR and then dash R. It was an autism test, straight up autism test. And autism falls under, the score would be 160, that saying that you have autism, and if you're higher than that, you're definitely on the spectrum. I'm verbal, clearly. I have my fidgets. I fidget with stuff. I fidget with my, I chew my fingers sometimes. That's a habit that I grew up with. But I fidget with, like, I have a keychain here. I fidget with that. I broke it. It had a it was Deadpool with his knives on the back, his swords or whatever, and the swords were made of flimsy plastic, and those broke, which I'm sad about. But you get what you get when you order from China, and it was only like $5. Amazing that, they're putting these tariffs on China and you're still paying less than you pay in America. Oh my god. I'm probably gonna get arrested for that because Donald fucking Trump doesn't like when you speak the facts. But no, I fidget. I don't like certain textures, certain sounds, certain smells, certain tastes. It depends. And when you tell someone like that isn't autistic, that doesn't understand autism, they like look at you like you're fucking from out of this world. I have a feeling my grandmother might be a little bit autistic because she doesn't like pepperonis. She says they're too spicy. How the fuck is pepperoni spicy? Pepperoni ain't spicy. You want spicy buffalo wings. You want spicy anything with hot sauce. You want spicy jalapeno. That'd be way too spicy for her. She is white beyond white. And I'm white beyond white too because I'm fucking pale like goddamn Twilight. You know. But no, oh shit, sorry. Just a boring Saturday, it rained most of the day and everyone's kind of tired, that sort of thing. I'm America is no longer America. We're no well, we're America. We're just no longer united. Um, I applaud Gavin Newsom for doing what he's doing. I applaud the other two states above him because they're doing it too. I forget those governors' names, but oh, excuse me. Those three states alone could make their own country and put America under, which would piss Donald Trump off, and more than likely, he'd be like, I'm gonna declare war on California, because he doesn't want people succeeding from his United States. Which, if and when, because if he doesn't go and die, because his poor health, yes, it is his poor health. I'm not saying he should die. I'm saying he has poor health and he's not managing it. Um, if he doesn't, congrats on him, but he's still a piece of shit person. But oh, how can I word it without getting flagged? Trying to think here. Trying to think. Oh, come on, brain. My brain's not braining. Oh, right. States like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maine, pretty much northern East Coast. Some of, I guess Michigan would be in there. I don't know, Massachusetts. Certain states seceding, becoming their own state, and or not state, becoming their own country along with California, or going and being a part of Canada, and that sort of thing, which that would have to regulate a new rule system of how much the tolls pay and all that. But yeah, you know we become a better country by getting away from the country that used to be actually pretty decent. Yes, other people still want to come here because their country is horrible, which I get that. No, I 100% do. I get that. But you move into an Asian country, if you're like American or whatever, they will treat you better than America treats you. You can move into Ireland, move into Iceland, move into Switzerland, move into Sweden, move into Norway, Netherlands, South Korea. Would it be South Korea? Because South Korea. South Korea. Move into these other countries, and you be doing better there than you are in America. And that pisses off the MAGAs, the people going, oh, America number one, America's the best country in the world, because you were raised on bullshit lies about how we stuck our nose in wars that we shouldn't have, Vietnam being one of them, and then you have people sitting here, well, we're sticking our nose in that war with Russia and Ukraine. Russia's a fucking warmonger country. We used to be the warmonger country, and then we started trying to say, hey, we're sorry, and we're going to back up anyone who's dealing with warmongers. Why is it so bad to go and see our past and be like, yeah, we're not going to be like that anymore? Why is it so bad to want change? There's people that don't want change. People in general don't want change, but the true people that, progress themselves and become better people, they change for the better. They don't change because so-and-so told them to change. They change because it makes them feel good, and people, well, I don't like that change. I don't like this. Blah, 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 blah. It's not all about them. It's not all about people that don't like something. It's about you. And I wish I knew that when I was younger, because I fucking gerrymandered to people so much. I fucking just wanted to fit the fuck in because of society, because of all the bullshit that we were raised on. And now here I am, 35, and I have very few, well, not very few. I have a handful of friends, but I'm not trying to fit in with them. I'm just being myself, and they're still my friends. Back when I was in school, I was myself. Oh, I don't like that. You don't like what? I don't like what you just said. I don't like you being you. Like, fuck you, man. I had a friend. We're going back on the subject of Tyler fucking Brown. I had a friend, and I was always me around him, but he was never him around me. He was pandering to just an outcast crowd that drank and smoked and did drugs whenever the fuck they wanted, the party life, you know, because he watched these document stories and all that and didn't really listen to his idol, and his idol was Kurt Cobain. Didn't listen to his idol. I listened to his idol, and it turned out he was one of my idols. Kurt Cobain is, I guess he was a leftist. I mean, he was very for the people, you know, type person. And yeah, he partied, but he didn't judge people the way Tyler Brown did. He didn't fucking, like, if he seen something going wrong, he would stop his show. He'd tell people to get the fuck off of people. He was a very progressive person, which is the opposite of Tyler Brown. Tyler Brown fucking, when we were turning 18, we were 17, and well, he was 17, I was still 17. He's 27 days older than me, something like that, give or take. Or not 27, 15 days, something like that. I don't know. He's older than me by a month and a few days. And well, no, a few days, not a month and a few days, a few days, because his month is April, mine is May. But yeah, no, he was like, I need to fuck as many girls as possible before I turn 18. That is predatory behavior. He is a fucking pedophile. And the fact that the girl that he fucked, the last girl he fucked, was 14 and she didn't call the cops on his ass? Oh. He didn't care about her. All he wanted was sex. I'm shocked he didn't knock her up. I kind of wish he did. That way, he would be fucking in hell, because he currently is in hell. He's with a woman who clearly cheated on him, but he's raising her kid as if it's his own, but he never got back to me, because I even asked him, like, he was like, dude, I might be a father, I don't know. And I was like, oh, okay. This was before I completely stopped talking to him. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm here if you ever need to talk. And then he acted like nothing happened. And I was like, so is the kid, you're like shrugging it off. And it's like, why are you shrugging it off? If the kid's not yours and you're sticking around, you're a good person. You're giving her the better chance. You're giving, you know, you're saying, hey, you fucked around, but I still love you and I want to give you a chance. And the fact that they're still together, hey, that good on them. But he still has douchebag tendencies, and it fucking pisses me off. The fact that we're both 35 and he's still acting like a teenager. He's gonna be like that when he's 50. There's too many fucking people that are like that. Whoa, but you have, like, as you can see here, oh, you have these, you're playing a game. Yeah, and I'm a gamer. You can be an adult and be into video games. You can be an adult and be into Legos. You can be an adult and be into fucking Hello Kitty. You can be an adult and be into, you know, Halloween all year round. You can do whatever the fuck you want as an adult, as long as you're not harming children. As long as you're not forcing religion down someone's throat. As long as you're not being a bigot. You know, as long as you're not trying to be a piece of shit, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And people don't seem to get that. The people that don't get that are the ones that go around doing all this bigotry bullshit. You know, I have very few friends. Like I said earlier, it's probably a handful. But my circle group is very few. I have shooter friends who primarily play shooters. I have friends who play casual games like Sims 4 and Minecraft. I have friends who play Marvel Rivals and basic games like that, or the game I grew up on, Endless Online. One of my best friends, I consider her my best friend, even though we don't talk as much. She plays that regularly. I haven't gotten back into it because the creator of the game really fucked the game up. He renovated it completely, whole makeover, and it's not the game I remember. I'm not going to touch it until it's the game that I remember, till it gets updates that it needs, till it's something better. I'm sorry I can't participate in the process, but games like that I remember a certain nostalgia to it, and they get a renovated makeover. Some of them I can get behind because it's like, oh yeah, I'll give it a chance because it still has the same game mechanics. But this game, he changed a lot. He changed a lot within the quest line. He changed a lot within the mechanics itself. It's not the game I remember, and the game is called Endless Online. So if you still play it, congrats to you. But for my taste, I cannot do it. For my own sanity, I cannot do it. I cannot touch it. I can watch other people play it. I can talk to other people on how they're playing and how they feel about it. But I personally cannot touch it. But yeah, no, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. You know, just so much bullshit in the world, and I've been stressed. I haven't been uploading as regular. I think it's probably been 2 weeks, maybe, give or take. Maybe it's been a week. I don't know. But this is my thing. This is how I vent to everybody. This is how people can come across and be like, "Oh yeah, I agree with that." Say you put a comment down and you want to, have a debate with me, whether it's on politics, whatever, as long as we can be peaceful and, not argue, not throw curses and slurs at one another, that'd be fine. But it's hard when it's the opposing views. I do have people that oppose views in my friend group, and I should bring them on at some time. And we will agree to disagree, and we won't be like, hey, you're a motherfucker because you support. We won't be like that because we're not like the MAGA cult. Well, he's not, or they aren't. We're not in a cult. We're not, like, I'm not in a cult. Well, you support Biden. I prefer Biden over Trump, but I don't support him in the way you support Trump, if that makes sense. If I were to back one man, and I said it in the past, it would be Bernie Sanders. But even Bernie said he's too old. See, he's smart. He knows he's too old. If I were to, there's only one Bernie Sanders. There's not going to be another Bernie Sanders, which that sucks. We could have had something great in Sanders, but Jasmine Crockett, she's one I can get behind. Uh, AOC, I only know her by AOC. I don't know her full name. I'm sorry, but I can back her. I can imagine her face. I can back her. Gavin Newsom, I can back him. My governor Josh Shapiro, I can definitely back him. There's certain people I can back, and you'll hear it from people. Well, they're all Democrats. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, because that's the only party that can really run and get a backing. You can't be, say, like the Green Party. They have very low. I definitely vote Green if they were gonna win. I'd vote Green 100%. Not a person named Green. The party itself. I'd vote for that party, but they're not gonna win. So say I voted for that party and they didn't win, you'd have leftists and liberals and conservatives and MAGA Republicans all being like, well, your party didn't win. You have nothing to say. You can't say anything. And when they say shit like that, it's like, well, did your party win? It depends. If your party won, yes, you can talk all about it. But if your party at all did not win, didn't have a running chance, that includes the Republican Party, you have no chance of talking at all. It's a very two-way street, not a one-way street saying, oh, it's only I can talk. It's two-way. Because while, say, yes, if I did voted for the Green Party and they didn't win, so-and-so voted for so-and-so and that person didn't win, they have no right to talk about what their policies would have been and all that shit. That, people sit there, well, no, you can't speak logic to us, because if you speak logic to us, I'll have a meltdown and I need my safe space. Like, fuck off. These people use the idea of safe space as their means to say you're being a bigot. A safe space isn't, something that you can just use willy-nilly. A safe space is where you go when you are having the most horrible day and you need to just relax. My safe space is gaming, being in my room, listening to music, going to therapy. The pool was open when the pool's open. Swimming is a therapy. People act like therapy and safe spaces are such a bad thing, and they're not. They're really not. Some people's safe spaces is recklessly spending money. It's while it is a disorder, it's a safe space. You know, everybody has their own safe space, and then you have these people out here like, oh well, you can't dictate me because my safe space, blah 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 blah. But if you have a safe space, no, no, no. Like, it's all about them. I don't get the people who sit there and say, well, it's all about me, it's all about me, it's all about me. And that's why you're fucking alone. Even if you're in a relationship, you are alone. Because you're not letting that person in on what is your safe haven. You are telling them to go fuck themselves. You will be alone when it comes to the time that you're in the hospital or for hospice, or, you know, you're just passing away. I'm not saying that you should die, but MAGA and fucking far left and far right type people, oh, you told me to fucking die. I didn't say that. If you're thinking that, you might need therapy. It's just so much bullshit, you know? So much bullshit. Oh, I got. Did I eat something today? No. That might be food from yesterday fucking coming out of my throat. Ugh. Oh no, I did. I had a banana. Why is the banana doing that? I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm getting a lamp. I gotta save up money because I want to go on a trip with my grandmother out to Northern California. My She's also a best friend to me. She's my ex. She's also a best friend. My friend Critty said she'd come down and visit us and take us around town and show us around and all that. And then I have friends in like SoCal and all that, and I don't know. My one friend, I think she's in San Fran. She hasn't gotten back to me. I asked her where she is, and like I said, she hasn't gotten back to me. I'd visit her, and my grandmother has two friends out there. We're gonna be visiting them, and it's a train trip that she wants to take. Yeah, it'll get me out of the house. It'll get me out to the West Coast. The furthest west I've been is Las Vegas, and I miss Vegas. I wish I had the money to live there. 100% love it there, but I'd probably get homesick for seeing grass because there's no grass in a desert unless you put fake grass down. But yeah, yep. So I'm gonna let the music play. Like, subscribe, watch the previous videos. I've only recently started using hashtags. I didn't think of it at the time, so if you came across this, spay and neuter your pets, please, or at least make sure they're having uh relations within within the dog community, not that they're out on the street, not being like that cat that the video of the guy holding the kitten, and the cat comes back and he's like, "You're not for the streets, Priscilla," and she's, you know, meows back. Yeah, just spay and neuter your cats. Make sure that you want them to have kittens and puppies whenever you want them to, not that they're just being like everybody in the 90s and mid 2000s with Teen Mom and all that bullshit, you know. Drink your water. I haven't drank water today, but drink your, well, no, I did. I have one bottle. But no, drink your water and keep up on your health. Brush your teeth every day, floss every day, use mouthwash. Take that shower that you haven't taken in about a week. Um, Make your bed if it's not made. Do your laundry. You know, just be productive and have a good day.